strike away, 1 out away. 3-2. There it is! The Washington Nationals are world champions for the first time in franchise history. Six to 2 is the final. Patrick Corbin earned the win, taking over for Max Scherzer. Will Harris suffers the loss. And DC has its second championship. The Nationals have their first.
We won all. We won all. We won already.
It's amazing. In a team where young players grew up and became stars, the veterans kind of kept the ship going.
A great mix of young and old, and the oldest team in baseball is the last one standing as they win in Game 7 here in Houston. And the celebration is on. Down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. He just left.
Well, whoever Kenny had just took off. We've got plenty of time to get interviews from down on the field. 5 innings for Scherzer, 3 for Corbin, 1 perfect frame for Daniel Hudson. And just to finish with those fans in D.C., the Senators from 61 to 71 finished as they division all 11 seasons. And the phrase was Washington, first in war, first in peace, last in the American League. Baseball came back in 2005, and the celebration is on as a championship is headed back to our nation's capital, secured here in Houston by this never say die Nationals team.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard for me to think of a team that had to overcome as much as they did. 19-31. Manager goes through some health scares, and a day yesterday where a lot of them were concerned of how fired up he was. You could see him in the dugout as calm and as relieved, and the team, that this truly was a team, has captured that city. And what a moment.
All right, Ken, back to you.
Thanks, Joe. We're here with Max. Max, you're a 3-time Cy Young winner, and now you're a World Series champion. After all you went through physically the last few days, what does this mean to you?
It just means I'm part of the greatest team in 2019. These guys, they battled, didn't matter. It was stay in the fight. That was our model. It was the next guy up. Everybody gave it their all. Whoever was always going to produce, and we took it all the way, and we won the whole thing.
You went 5 innings. You had base runners every inning.
Right.
How did you get through it, just allowing 2 runs?
Just stay tough. They're a great team, great offense. They were grimy. Just try to make pitches. Stay with Jan. Trust your instincts, and just compete. Lay it on line. Just whatever you got to do. Greg did a heck of a job tonight of working quick, and I was just gassed. But hey, you got to give it whatever you got.
How did you feel physically? Was it a risk to pitch?
No,
tonight?
no, I was physically good. The cortisone shot worked, the chiropractic adjustments worked, so I felt good.
What is it about this team, Max? What makes it so special?
1 through 25, everybody. That's the only way I can describe it. The energy, the camaraderie, the belief in one another, it doesn't matter. Everybody just believes in each other.
Congratulations,
Thank
Max.
you.
Enjoy it. Joe, back to you.
All right, thanks, Kenny. So a guy that couldn't get dressed on Sunday morning, the day of Game 5, gets that cortisone shot, gets ready for Game 7 tonight, and he went 5 strong. From Zimmerman, their first ever draft pick back in 2005, to the young Juan Soto, who came of age in this World Series and went from 20 to 21. A big part of the Nationals' win here tonight and in this World Series. The Chevrolet Most Valuable Player Award when we come back to Houston. After this, the Nationals are world champions.
Howie Kendrick strikes again.
Grand slam!
And the celebration begins.
World Series baseball in Washington, D.C. for the first time since 1933.
Nationals jerseys just flying off the shelves.
Here it is! The Washington Nationals are world champions!
The Washington Nationals are champions! Get all your gear at the official source, MLBshop.com.
The Washington Nationals become world champions with a Game 7 win. Let's send it down to Tom Bertucci.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Anthony Rendon, I'm not sure we've ever seen a run like this team just pulled off. 5 times facing elimination, trailing in all 5 games, and you win all 5. What is it about this team?
Man, no idea. We stuck together, I know that. When we had nothing else to lose, when people had written us off, and like you're saying, we were facing elimination games that people thought that we shouldn't have been there in the first place. So we just kept on fighting and happened to come out on top.
Tonight, Zach Greinke was on his game, 1-hit shutout. You come to the plate in the 7th inning. Tell me about the at-bat.
Man, much respect to Greinke and their whole staff, man. They're truly amazing what they've accomplished this year. And I was just trying to put the barrel on the ball and try to hit it. I mean, he had kept us off balance for the first 6-7 innings, and I just happened to get a ball over the plate in the air, and thankful for the 315 to left field.
Well, Anthony, you know as well as anybody.
Anthony Rendon celebrating here tonight. Boy, was he right in the center of everything for the Washington Nationals, especially the last couple of nights. He hit that 2-run home run last night, added a 2-run double with 2 out in the 9th inning in Game 6. You see the celebration, and tonight hit the home run off Zach Greinke in the 7th inning, and that started the chain of events. A walk to Soto, pitching change, and a 2-run home run by Howie Kendrick would be all that they would need. They would add 3 more and win this game 6-2. A lot of pieces that were added in season. You saw one as Drupal Cabrera coming in, the guy who closed the ball game, Daniel Hudson. And this mix brings a championship to DC.
I'm telling you, you think about this team, the worst bullpen in the National League for the longest time. They came in here a little short-handed in their bullpen. You talked about the additions they made, but they really played to their strengths, and their strengths was their starting pitching and only 2 or 3 guys in the pen. And when they get the innings that they got tonight and this whole series, it was a winning formula that happened to be on the road against some aces for the Astros.
And these National fans in attendance here loving every second of this after being shut out through the first 6. They went to work in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And a 6-2 win is the result here in Game 7. What a series.
It really was.
All right, let's send it down now to Kevin Burkhardt.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. And I look out here and I see a sea of red. And for the first time in their franchise history, the Washington Nationals are World Series champions. I'm with the commissioner, Rob Manfred, and let me introduce a few people before we get to the trophy. Ted Lerner is here, the founding principal owner of the Nationals. Mark Lerner, the managing principal owner of the Nationals. Mike Rizzo, president of baseball operations and the general manager. And I see Dave Martinez, the manager of these Nationals. And Ted, I'm going to start with you. You used to go and watch the Senators play when you were young. To bring a championship back to Washington, D.C., what does that mean to you?
The dream came true, and we did it for the fans of Washington. They've been great. And we look forward to continued success in the future.
The dream came true. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mark, I know how important baseball is to your family. You guys have had a lot of regular season success, but had a hard time in the postseason. You break through in the best way possible.
Yeah, it's very sweet. You know, it may be a few years later than what we expected, but Mike and his baseball ops staff did an amazing job. Davey and his coaches and his staff did a great job. And these players, unbelievable how they stuck in there to the toughest times during the season and brought home the title. Just an amazing night.
Commissioner Rob Manfred is here, and I know we have some hard work, Commissioner. You want to say a few words for us?
It's my distinct pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the 2019 World Series champion, Washington Nationals. Ted and Mark, the Nationals had an unbelievable run through the postseason, a great victory here tonight, and on behalf of all of us at Major League Baseball, please accept our heartiest congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner. I think Mike Rizzo, Dave Martinez, you want to lift this thing up? You're a baseball lifer through and through, from player to scout. You have done it all in this game. I'm just curious what your emotions are right now.
Well, they're running the gamut right now. For our 94-year-old owner, for my 90-year-old dad, special assistant to the GM, to all the scouts and player development people out there, and to the players who make it all happen. We're the world champs tonight!